Alright, serious business, guys. We have less than 48 hours until November. And all y'all know what that means, right? Did someone just say Christmas? Chill out, friend. It's November. We still gotta get through Thanksgiving, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about NaNoWriMo, also known as National Novel Writing Month. The 30 days in which all of these completely crazy, insane writers decide, hey, it would be a great idea to tear our hair out while we try and write down 50,000 words in just 30 days. NaNoWriMo is a pretty significant part of the writing community. I don't know of many writers who haven't heard of it. You may not know what it is. You might be scratching your head going, well, why would anyone do that to themselves? But you've probably heard of it. For me, Nano is a pretty significant part of my writing year. It's usually what I gear my entire year around. It's kind of that, it's my January 1st for writing. I try to always have some sort of project that I psych myself up to jump into and start up for November. So if you're a writer or if you know a writer, National Novel Writing Month is just this great community effort to focus on writing, to focus on sitting down and getting that book finished. And in the interest of that, I'm going to share a few of my favorite tips that I have used to succeed and win. Don't look at it as 50,000 words, because you look at that, that's a small novel. That may not be a full novel depending on your genre, but that's like a good half of a young adult novel. That's like a good half of any kind of fantasy novel that you've ever read or written, and that's not even taking Tolkien or Brandon Sanderson into context here, guys. 50,000 words is a lot to get your head around. So my advice is break it up. Figure out, what do I have to do every day? That tends to come down to 1,600 words per day. I know that sounds like a lot, but you can do it. Don't look at it as this huge, giant number. Look at it as these little bitty segments that you get done day by day. Did I do a number 1? Well, this is number 2. And some of you just went there. Stop it. Stop it. I know who you are. The second most important thing that you can remember when doing a NaNoWriMo and wanting to succeed and get all 50,000 words is don't edit. Editing while you're trying to write is going to sabotage you so badly, guys. It is going to hold you back, and you are not gonna get there. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Unless you're some sort of genius writer that can churn out 50,000 words in a week and then edit them during that, the rest of the time. Number 3, the third thing that you need to remember is it's important to treat your writing time as serious time. Treat it as you would another appointment in your calendar. That's going to really set you up for success this November. You got to get your butt in the chair if you want to write. You can do all the plotting you want, you can do all the world building you want, you can come up with your own freaking language. But if you don't sit in the chair and get some writing done, you're never going to be J.R.R. Tolkien. Number 4 has to be, I'm putting this in front of my face, this is exactly what I tell my kids in drama not to do. Number 4 has to be my favorite part about National Novel Writing Month, and that is the community. Go to NaNoWriMo.org, NaNoWriMo.org, and find out what your region is. Find your group of people who are also going through the craziness that is National Novel Writing Month. Tearing your hair out in front of a computer is much more fun when you have 4 other people sitting next to you tearing their hair out as well. Not that I will be tearing any of this gloriousness out. I have a feeling I'll be doing pretty well. But yes, that's my favorite part, is the community. The fact that you get to meet and meet new people, that you get to have these people who are also working towards kind of the same common goal. I mean, your stories are all going to be different, but it's kind of the same, sort of, a little bit. You're all going, hey, I thought it was a good idea to write half a novel in 1 month. Yay! That's why you should sign up online. In any writing endeavor, you really should try and find some sort of writing community, whether it's online or through a writing group near you. It's really, really a good idea to find like-minded people who are also trying to write books. People who can encourage you and you know, just cheer for you as you try to keep going down this very solitary path, because writing is a solitary endeavor a lot of the time, which again is why I like NaNoWriMo. Right, so those are my tips for a good NaNoWriMo. There's a lot more that I have on my blog. I'll try and post some links. Some of these are recycled. I just say them every year because they're important. Just to recap real quick, the tips were: break it up. Don't try and tackle all 50,000 words in one weekend. You will write yourself into the grave, and that is not what this month is about. Don't stop to edit. That will sabotage you. You will find yourself still on chapter 1 on November 30th, and you'll be like, what went wrong? And I'll be like, did you try to edit? And you'll be like, yes, Margaret. And I'll be like, that's what went wrong. Set time aside, even if it's just a little bit of time. You will be surprised what you can do in 20 or 30 or even 15 minutes. If that's all you've got, you'll be surprised what you can get done on your lunch break. There are little places you can find. I promise you will find time. If you really sit down and look at your schedule, you can find time. And number 4 is get connected. Find people who are going to encourage you. Find out where your your nano group is. Get in touch with your group, though. That's the main thing. And then one final tip: make Nano work for you. I know 50,000 words in 30 days sounds doable for some people. It sounds like a stretch for others, and for some of you out there, it is a completely unattainable goal. So change it. I don't always try and write 50,000 words in a month. I sometimes have done editing instead of writing. Actually, I think I've tried that every year. We're going to be really serious about it this year, though. Maybe you only try for 30,000 words. If you're writing a middle grade book, that's halfway done. Maybe you just want to sit down every day for 30 days and get something done. Make it work for you. The important part is sitting down and getting all of those ideas that are in your head onto the page. That's what National Novel Writing Month is about. I always do things a little weird. Last year I did do 50,000 words in a month on a original fiction project. This year my focus is going to be a little bit different because I'm trying to edit the book again. You guys have heard about this. I sent it out to my betas. I'm supposed to be getting some feedback here soon. So my goal is actually going to be starting that editing process. I would like to be done with draft 5 by the end of the year. We'll see if that happens, because this book has fought me every single step of the freaking way. Oh my gosh, guys. Don't just... Writing is not for the faint of heart, because it will fight you as much as a stubborn 2-year-old does. I'm not even kidding. I've been around stubborn 2-year-olds. It will. So this year I'm doing more of a National Novel Editing Month, where I'm going to be focusing on getting through some of the edits. I'm going to be focusing on putting back in some of the world building that I edited out because I was trying to fit 140,000 words into 90 and not realizing that I had enough story for 2 books. For my word count goal, I'm going to be working on some fan fiction projects that I've started. I would like to get some of them well down the road, get some chapters written, get my readers some updates so they can actually stop waiting. I know I've been terrible over September and October. I was putting on a show, guys. I promise I'm going to be focused on the writing from here on out. So, good luck with your National Novel Writing Month. I am going to be trying to do weekly updates. Trying because I always make that commitment and then don't follow through with that commitment because I get caught up trying to make word count and don't have time to write blog posts. Hopefully the fact that I'm doing this as a vlog this year will help with that because this is a lot less time than creating an entire blog post. We'll see how that works. But good luck with your NaNoWriMo this year. If you have any questions, you can stick them in the comments or you can hit me up on my Twitter @TheGladElf. I'm more than willing to answer any questions. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about in a video about how I handle Nano, feel free to ask. I love talking about Nano. I love telling people they should do Nano, as anyone who has ever been my friend and a writer can attest. So, good luck. Have a great November. I will see you guys, hopefully, in a week. Bye, guys.